Hey guys, it's Rilo Bricks, and today I'm going to be showing you my 2020 Republic clone army. And as you can see, it is quite big for just the first year starting. And this has taken me just about a year, so it's not like I've been collecting for that long. Mainly, I got all this stuff from just this year. So to start off the year, I'd say it's pretty good. We filled basically an entire table. I spaced out the minifigures a little bit to make it so that it's not just one small little section. And so as you can see in the center here, I have all the clones on the gray base plates, and then on the tan, on this side, we have Republic allies, and then on this side, we have the Jedi and also some of the council. All right, so we're just gonna start off with the clone section for the minifigures, and then we'll go to the vehicles at the end. So to start off in the beginning, we have Jango Fett and his son Boba. Really cool minifigures there. And then right behind them, we have a battalion or squadron of the Senate guards. We have two of the commanders, and then we have some that have the commander helmet but not the body. See that? So I'll fix those eventually, but as for now, I just have those the captain helmets for those guys. And then back here we have Commander Neo, and we also have his two troopers, and we also have our ARC 170 pilots. So these are my favorite pilots. I'm not sure if they pilot any other ships than the ARC 170, so put that down in the comments. But everyone always calls these guys ARC 170 pilots. And also for all the clone helmets, they are CAC helmets, except for a few, like the Airborns and the Scout Troopers. I left them the same. So yeah, if you're wondering where I got those helmets from, it's from Clone Army Customs, and I have a few videos of me opening those on camera. So yeah, so that's the first row down. And then we'll go down to this side with Commander Gree. And he's got his Scout Troopers behind him. And then we also have two of the custom clones that I just have like with the same color arms, and they're basically just in the same battalion, but they are custom. And then behind them I have Captain Rex and his 501st, and we have Appo, 3 regulars, and also a jet trooper, and then the 3 pilots. This is my favorite part of the collection, and I want to get more of the 501st, because I'd like to increase this by a lot more and get a lot more of the named characters like Jesse, Hardcase, and all those guys. They're really cool. And then behind them we have 5 of the Geonosis clones. Don't really like them, but having 5 is what I'd call a good number. And then behind them we have the Republic's medical crew. So we have like the medical droid and some staff members. And then moving on to this section. So here are my plane troopers. 2 of them in the back are the gunner bodies. So I'm just gonna call them my heavy plane clones because they have a little bit more armor to them. So yeah, these guys are pretty nice. And another thing that I like about these guys is for mocks, if say you want to use just like 1 battalion, you could, and you don't have enough of that 1 battalion, you can always throw in some plane clones, because technically there were always plane clones within battalions, because that's just how they were. And you can see them in the Clone Wars, that there'll be a battalion out And then there'll also be plain clones within the groups. They just haven't gotten their markings yet. And then behind that we have CAC Commander Cody with his 2/12. And then in the back we also have Waxer and Boyle. Really cool clones. And then behind them we have our Venator crew. Really cool guys. Some of them vary a little bit. And then, so that's all the clones right there. Now we're gonna move on to the Republic Allies, which there's like 3 groups. One of them I added to fill space, and I'll explain why I added the Fleet Troopers. So for the first group, we have the Kashyyyk Wookiees. So we have Chief Tarful in the front, Chewbacca, and another leader. And for the other guys that are Chief Tarful, I just, you know, pretend that they're someone else because they did wear similar stuff on the Wookiees. So just have a big group of them. Definitely a cool part of the collection. And then behind them, we have the Rebel Fleet Troopers. But, so some of you guys might be asking why I added them into this. And that's because they were seen in the Clone Wars. And they were a part of the Republic, obviously, because we had the Tana 4. And it was seen in the Clone Wars, so that's why I added them, because they technically were a part of the Republic. They just probably didn't have a mass army, of course, but they didn't really have a mass army of them in the rebellion either. So yeah, I added these guys just to fill up some space. And also, then we have Padme, and we have the guards, the royal guards, as well as another Padme from episode 2, and then the Gungans, which I have 10 of. So they vary a little bit. There's like 3 of the Jar Jars, but I will just have that one as Jar Jar, obviously. Just pretend the other ones aren't Jar Jar. And then we also have 3 of their rides. I forget what these guys are called, but yeah, we got 3 of those. And then moving on over here. So here are council members, and we have Bail Organa, seen from episode 3. And that's again when he was on the Tana 4, which he came with that set. And then we have just some made up council members that I added. And a whole bunch of Republic droids. A lot of these droids are really cool. Most of them come from like Jedi Starfighters, and like these were Jedi droids. So really cool. And then we have our Jedi. So in the front, I did put Kit Fisto because he's one of my favorite Jedis. And we also have a Jedi Guard, which he's a custom. I actually bought him off of eBay. Really cool custom made guy. I mean, the head is printed on, and then the cloths are all custom printed. So that guy's pretty awesome. And then we have all our Jedis. I'll go down in 2 rows. So we have Ki-Adi-Mundi and Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan and Plo Koon. Some of these are random, so this Rodian right here, he's a random Jedi. And we have Yoda, Sese-Tin, and Mace Windu. And then we have the episode 2 Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then over here we have Barriss Offee and Luminara Unduli. These are 2 random. Then we have Ahsoka and I forget this guy's name. Yeah. Forgot her name as well, and another Yoda. You could pretend it's Yell, I guess. And then we have Illuminara, or not Illuminara, Ayla Secura, and Qui-Gon Jinn. And then we have another random. I think all these are random. Yeah, except for this one. This is Kit Fisto's apprentice. So he died really early against General Grievous, but yeah, tragic. So anyways, that's all the Jedi and all the minifigures right there. I didn't count them all, but I will leave in the comments the amount of minifigures this is. But now let's get on to the video, let's get on to the vehicles. And we have, starting over here, Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. And then we have the Tantive 4. Definitely one of my favorite models. Just looks really good. It's really skinny and lengthy, but it's a really cool ship. And then we have over here the Republic fighter tank. We got that one as well as this one over here. And then we have the Republic gunship, which is definitely my favorite, and it's most people's favorite. Really cool ship. And we have the Z95 Headhunter, which is the one that comes with the 501st Troopers and like Pong Krell and all them. Which I didn't add Pong Krell because he did become a Sith, so yeah, he's in my Separatist video. And of course, the little speeder. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That is a lot to go over. The vehicle section hopefully will grow a lot by next year, 2021. And the minifigures hopefully too, but I'm pretty happy with the amount I have already. So we'll see what happens. Same with the droids though. Collecting droids is a lot easier than clones. Clones in general just cost way more. So we'll see how that goes. And also even Jedi. So yeah, thank you guys for watching though. Leave some feedback in the comments. What you guys think I should get more of. Things like that for next year, and maybe more content that you want to see. So just let me know. And yeah, have a good one, guys.